Hello and welcome back to another episode with me, FoxyNoTail, here in my Bedrock survival world, and we are at my ocean monument. And if you watched the last video, you will have seen that we did a lot of turtle breeding in order to get ourselves a nice fancy turtle shell with lots of enchantments on it. And we also got a conduit. I already had the nozeless shells from my drowned farm, and we went on a little treasure hunt and played with some dolphins in order to get the heart of the sea. So we made that. And in today's video, we're going to be making a guardian farm, and if you didn't watch the beginning of the last episode, I'll show you now what we're going to be making by hopping into a testing world from the farm design that I recently put out on YouTube as a concept, and I've decided I'm going to go ahead with this. And what this is a very, very fast and very, very efficient guardian farm. What happens is, these little water spots here are the only points in the ocean monument where guardians will spawn. We don't have an ocean monument anymore. If you can just about see down here, I've completely cleared out the ocean monument and taken away all of the prismarine, but we've left the water in, so we don't need to get rid of any water apart from a few levels at the top here. And we worked out using the spawning mechanics that these spots here at this level are the only spots where guardians will spawn. So by creating one block of water above a block with a nether portal next to it, the guardians will spawn in the water, glitch through the portal, and they will all end up in the nether, which if we pop through here like this, you will see they're all sat on the other side through the nether portal. They fall through a lava blade and to their doom at the bottom, and we get tons and tons and tons and tons of drop. It just never ever stops them coming through here. So this is what we're going to build. Ideally we will have it as a 2-player AFK farm, but it really doesn't matter if it's not. So the first thing we're going to need to do is build our conduit, so let's grab that. And let's hopefully not get killed by guardians. I don't think we will. At the minute my realm is being incredibly laggy, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a block there and I'm going to build it into this little section here. So that should make life nice and easy for us, if I can actually build it in the right place, that is. I always forget the exact dimensions of this, but I will figure it out, don't you worry, we will do it. No, we won't, I've done it wrong already. Alright, there we go. That should just about give us full power when I pop that block there. Let's just check. Yes, it is. When the heart of the sea opens up and you get the little sort of red and orange slit down the front, that means your conduit is working at full power. And the entire time I was doing that, I didn't get attacked by any guardians. As you can see, there's one guardian over there, there's another one over there. They're not remotely bothered by me. And now I'm losing my water breathing effect. Why does the turtle shell water breathing only actually work when you're out of the water? It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get on with this thing. Hopefully we'll get lots of mining haste underwater because of the conduit. It looks like we are doing, which is great. So we'll start at the top and we'll work ourselves down. Oh, one thing I do want to do before I start actually demolishing this thing is I want to fly over to our little island over there if I can. Please fly. No, it's not going to let me fly. And I want to grab a couple of shulker boxes just to collect all of the stuff in. There's a guardian over here. There's loads of drowns, but how is there a guardian over here? I have no idea. Oh well. I love how much of a difference the conduit makes to your vision when you're underwater. If you watch this now, bing, it's like someone turned on the lights. I guess it's a similar sort of effect to having night vision underwater. It's really handy. Right, I don't think I'm going to need my bow underwater, but my trident might come in handy. And I'm also going to keep the turtle shell helmet on, even though it's completely useless, rather than my diamond helmet. Even though my diamond helmet has the right amount of strength on it and everything like that, I'm going to work with the turtle shell helmet, just because I've never had one before and I want to see if it makes any difference to the game at all. I really don't think it does, but it will be interesting to find out. The only thing I don't really like is the new swimming mechanics. I've still not quite got my head around these yet. Sometimes you go really fast, sometimes you go slow, sometimes you sink, sometimes you don't. It's really, really weird. I'm not a fan of these swimming mechanics yet. I say yet, it's only because I'm not used to them. I'm hoping I'll get used to them eventually. But look how quick we can mine these prismarine blocks away. It's like having haste 2 under here. It's amazing. Loads better. We have to make sure that we collect all of these things though, because these are going to float up and I don't want to lose them because they're very precious blocks. Although having said that, once we've actually got the guardian farm up and running, providing it works the way it does in my testing world, we should never be short of prismarine blocks or sea lanterns ever again. But yeah, for now we don't have it running. We don't know that it's actually going to work in survival. It should do. There's no reason it won't, but just in case, we're going to collect all of these anyway. And this dolphin wants to play. I don't want to play. I'm collecting the blocks, dolphin. Look at this. I've been doing this for absolutely ages. There's a couple of guardians, literally a couple, They've not even spotted me. I'm just mining away, destroying their monument, and they're like, alright mate, do you need a hand? They're not even remotely interested. The other thing is, aren't these blocks supposed to float in water? Why are they not floating? Look, some of them are just sort of sinking down into the monument. I don't understand. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Hooray, finally. How about you? Ow, that really hurt. You did a small amount of damage to me. You meanie. I'll get you, Guardian. I'll get you. Still, you've got no idea where I am, have you? Well, they were a bit easy. That's a bit disappointingly easy, really. These guys are trying again. Oh, it took me a while to get my thingy back then. Oh, and I missed that time. They're giving up already. These, there it is. They're so rubbish. They're not. I'm right here. Look, get me, get me. They're not even interested. How bad is this? Hard chop. Here we have another Guardian here, not remotely interested in me until I get right up next to him, still not interested in me. Get me, get me. I can't. I'm stuck. You're not even stuck. Oh, shoot me. What's your problem? Is it the turtle shell helmet? Is it putting it off? Is it because of the beacon? Is that what it is? It's so strange. Why are they not? They're not even trying. I had this with blazes the other day when I was in the nether. Do you remember my episode not too long ago where I was in the nether and I found the double blaze spawner? And I must have killed 50 or 60 blazes and not a single one even shot at me. I think they've broken the game. I think this update, they've broken blazes and guardians because they just don't seem to be attacking me at all. Progress update. We have filled one double chest already. No, one shulker box already. So let's start filling the second one. Then it's not taking very long at all, considering with mining underwater. I like these new beacony things. They're very, very handy. It's not a beacon. It's a conduit. Shut up. It's fine. I'll call it what I want. I'm FoxyNoTail. I'll call it whatever I want. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Hooray! Finally get shot at by a brave, brave guardian. You're so brave, sir. Don't get me with your magical trident. I will. You should be able to train dolphins to go and collect your blocks for you. In the Java edition, the dolphins actually play with the items that are floating in the water. They do push them around and things, but you should be able to like train them to direct them into hoppers or chests or something like that, so they can go around the ocean picking up all the items that have just randomly bobbed about. That I like, on one hand, the fact that the items do float up water. They float, but on the other hand, it's just too random. Look at the positioning of them. There's no uniformity, so it's a pain in the butt trying to go and pick them all up. I've spent more time today bobbing around on the top of the water trying to pick up all these items than I have actually mining the ocean monument. Interestingly, holding shift when you're underwater doesn't actually make you go any slower, but it does stop you falling off the edge of blocks, which is quite handy. So you can hold shift and still move about really quickly and break loads of blocks, but you don't have to worry about falling through any holes that you might have left in the thing or falling off the edge, which is pretty good. Okay, so before I take out the base platform, the next thing I'm going to do is take out all of the legs, so that because I don't want to lose the shape of the base platform, I don't want to lose the dimensions of it before I take that out. I need to mark it all out before I do that. If I haven't explained already, for this Guardian farm, you don't actually need to get rid of hardly any of the water at all, but you do need to get rid of the ocean monument. And the reason for that is that when Guardians spawn, there's two types of them spawning around the ocean monument. Above, near the surface, there are just basically spawns that work in a pattern around around the monument area, but in very, very specific spots. But actually on the monument itself, they will spawn on any prismarine type of block. So they'll spawn on sea lanterns, prismarine brick or prismarine blocks, and they will spawn anywhere completely randomly. So in order to stop them spawning down here and taking up the cap, we only want them to spawn at the top where we're going to have our portals. We just take out the monument, but we don't need to get rid of the water because they have to have a solid prismarine block underneath them in order to spawn. And there we go. While I've been chin wagging away, I've now completely finished, and there we go. Now I've completely finished removing the legs from this thing. For some reason I can't move. There's some weird stuff going on here. What is going on? I really don't like the new swimming mechanics. I'm sorry, it's no good. It's rubbish. It can't decide whether it wants to swim or stand up. When you stand up, it starts swimming randomly. When you're swimming, it starts standing up randomly. I really don't like it. They need to fix it, and they need to take it off the sprint button, because the other thing is, you know how you double tap forward to sprint as well as having a sprint button? Well, I don't want that to make me swim, because I'm used to holding double tap to move forward in water. I don't want it to be swim. I think they should have a completely different button that enables swimming. And here are the last few blocks of the Prismarine. That's it, gone. I'm just going to have a quick swim round, make sure I haven't missed anything. I'm just about through another pickaxe, so that's 3 pickaxes I've gone through altogether on this. But I don't think that's too bad. The other thing I'm going to do while I'm coming around here is I'm going to kill any guardians I see, just to make sure that no more spawn. Because now that I've got rid of all that, apart from the conduit, there's no other Prismarine in the area. So there shouldn't be any more guardians able to spawn down here. According to my research anyway, so we'll see. So I'll get rid of these guys. Ow, thank you very much. And I'll get rid of these pesky drowns that are floating around. And I'm going to have a little bit of a scout around the area, see if I can find any more guardians anywhere, and if I can, I'll get rid of them. And then yeah, it's time to move on to the next step of the plan. Right then, the next job on this is to go to each of the corners, bring the glass up to the top, and start putting a little glass perimeter around at the top as well. Then we can put our concrete or our floor down that's not Prismarine, which is a few blocks from the top, and then we can work out where our spawning spots are. In fact, I might do the spawning spots first before we do that. Right, so we've got a glass perimeter around the outside. I think the next thing to do is to try and mark the exact spawning spots, which means we need to go into our creative world and figure out where they're exactly going to be. Okay, so the next job is to download my realm to a copy of it, which I've just done, and this is the copy. I'm going to turn it into creative mode, and we're going to call it Creative Guardian Farm. Now, what I'm going to do on here, just to make life a little bit easier for us, is I'm going to turn off the daylight cycle, and I'm going to turn off the weather cycle. We've got cheats on, and everything else is exactly the same. So if we go to this, we should be pretty much in exactly the same place with exactly the same stuff going on as we had a second ago. Yes, we are, which is fantastic. So now we can go into creative mode by typing in game mode C. Okay, so now we're in creative mode. We're around our little starter place. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of all of this stuff. It doesn't matter, I don't care about losing it. We're in a creative version of the world, we do not need it. This isn't our survival world, and we're not going to lose anything permanently. We're just using this world for a test. So let's get rid of all of this stuff. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a command which is going to get rid of all of these horrible floaty items so we don't keep picking up. But that is kill @e type equals item. And then bracket. That gets rid of all of the items that are in the world. So the other thing I want to do is /clear, and that's going to clear out our inventory. So we've got a nice fresh inventory. We can see what we're dealing with, and we can start working on this thing. So the first thing I want to do is to put a floor in this around about, I think it's level 59. But before I do that, we're going to create some command blocks. So let's go give @p command block. Like that. That's going to give us a command block, and we want to put that pretty much where we are now. And the easiest way to do that, rather than trying to pile up or do anything like that, we'll just go fill 6 tildes and then command block, and there we go. We've got a command block in the air like that. So if we click on this, this is going to be our kill command, and it's going to kill everything except guardians. We're going to do /kill @e type not equals exclamation mark, and basically that means not equals, and we're going to do guardian. So that's going to kill every single thing except guardians, and we need to put that on to repeat, and we need to put that on always active. So now you'll see, can you see that it's killing loads and loads of stuff? We've got this horrible thing in the corner, but it's killing everything in the area except guardians. So that should help us see guardians spawning. I'm going to turn that off for now, just so that it's not taking up all of our screen space. And the next thing I want to do is another command block which we used in a recent tutorial of mine, which is going to help us find the guardians. What we're going to do is execute @e type equals guardian, and then we're going to do tilde, and that's saying That's going to give us the position of that guardian that it's found. And then we're going to do a fill command, which is fill tilde 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 tilde, so 6 tildes, and then concrete 1. And what that's going to do is that's going to place a piece of orange concrete every time it detects a guardian where the guardian is. But in order for us to not have loads of concrete all over the place, we then need to add a chain onto that one. So we let's get another one. So we get another one coming out in the same direction. This one's going to be guardian kill, and this one's going to be conditional, always active, and we're going to do execute at E type equals guardian tilde 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 kill at S. Okay, so just to go over that again, we've got a command block here that's killing everything except guardians. This one's adding a piece of orange concrete wherever it finds a guardian, and this one is then killing the guardian that is found from that one. So if we turn this one to always active, that's going to start doing that, and that's going to start killing them. And you can see already we're getting blocks of orange concrete on the surface, just like we did in my test world, in the same pattern, and this is where we can expect the guardians to start spawning. If we don't want to see all of the stuff that the command blocks are spitting out at us, we can do /game rule command block output false, and that way we can still see our hand and what we're doing, but we're not getting everything from like this kill command. So when we turn this kill command back on, it won't be coming up in the screen. You can see it's still killing all the fish and everything, but it's not getting rid of, it's not all coming up on the screen, let's put it that way. So we've got nearly all of the orange blocks except for this one here, which we will get eventually if we keep waiting patiently. I've given myself night vision and I'm just having a quick fly around the area just to make sure we're not getting any concrete blocks anywhere else, and it doesn't look like we are. So the only concrete blocks we're getting are on the surface, and if we come back up you'll see we've finally got one in that place there, and also the two in the middle. This should only be one block, but what's happened here is a guardian has spawned across the block and it's filled it in 2 positions. If we get rid of that, we won't get another one coming. So now we know where all of the spawning spots are, we need to get those onto our survival world. So we can turn these off by just setting them to needs redstone, like that, and that's just going to let the game play as normal. And let's work out where all of these are then. So let's clear our inventory again, let's get some concrete. Let's get some lime green, why not? And let's work out where these are. So these are only 1 down from our top row of glass, which is where it spawns. And these edge ones are 2 in from each side. So that's easy enough. We've got 2 in and 1 down from the surface of the water. And in between each one of these, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 between that one, and it should be the same over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's interesting. Or maybe not then. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's grab a different colour here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to that one, 9 to that one. And what about, let's just check this one again, because I counted 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so there's 10 in between that one, but there'll only be 9 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 that way and 9 that way there, but there's 10 on that side. So it's probably not quite an even pattern then. So what's the distance between these 2 middle ones? Let's grab a different colour again, so we don't get confused. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 there. So there's 15 on each of those. Right, so I'm going to colour coordinate this. The green lines are 9 blocks long, the blue lines are 15 blocks long, the purple one is 10 blocks long, and the yellow ones are 2 blocks long. Now we need to work out how far they are across this way. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same as the last one. It's going to need the blue box, but we're going to do it in brown first just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so they're 15 again. So let's just turn those into blue instead. And the same this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the ocean monument is obviously got even sides, which means that we've actually got it like this, where we've got 9 there, 15, 15, then 10. Same on this, 9 there, 15, 15, 10, which means that this way would actually be 10, 15, 15, 9, and then 10, 15, 15, 9. So we need to work out which side's the 10s and which side's the 9s. And I think if we look at our starter island over there, the ones closest to that are 10 and the ones closest to that side are 9. So that should be easy enough to sort out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write this down in my little notepad and I'm going to take this back to my survival world. Right, having a quick look at it then, I believe you can't really see the slabs, but I think I've just about got them in exactly the right places, which is great. The only issue now is I've got to get rid of my center island, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Before I do that, I'm actually going to start trying to get the water away from this thing. Before I start getting the water away, I'm going to have to build the sides down a little bit, and that's why I've got all of this glass on me. So I'm basically going to do 3 or 4 rows of glass around each side, and then I'm going to completely stone slab out the bottom. Okay, so placing these blocks, it has just occurred to me I might not actually need to clear any of these blocks out or any of this water out, and I might not even need to place any of this stone brick. And the reason for that is because, well, they'll only spawn in those particular spots of water. So let's do a test, shall we? I'm going to go back into the creative version of this world where we did this. And I'm going to get rid of all the concrete, and I'm going to see if I can actually make this thing work without taking any water out. So I'm thinking, rather than taking any of the water out, we just do this, and I'm not 100% sure I've got that right. Let me go back to my original farm and just check that design. Yeah, that is right. So in the original farm, I actually dropped the water down quite low and put this platform in, but I didn't need to do that. I just did that for the sake of cleanliness. If we come back out of that and then go back to our new test world, which is this one, that's exactly the same thing going on there, but we don't need to take any of the water out. So I'm gonna copy this onto each one of those and see if it works. Okay, so I've not built all of them. I haven't seen any guardians, but with this design it's really difficult to see them because they spawn in so quickly and then disappear straight through the portal. So let's just have a look through the portal and see if anything's on the other side. I have no idea if it will be or not. I'm quite excited to see. Hopefully there will be. No, nothing. Not a bean. Right, okay. Oh, I'm back here again. Right. So that's not working for some reason. And I don't know why. Maybe I've done it 1 block too high up? Possibly? Let's put our command blocks back on and see if that makes a difference. We might have too many bad things in the area. So we're killing everything other than guardians. I'm not seeing a great deal of guardians spawning though. I have done the portal 1 block higher up on this design. I can't see it being an issue though. It shouldn't be. Doesn't look like we're getting anything at all. Let's pop through and see. Yeah, we got loads of stuff through now, so it is working. So we've discovered that we don't need to remove any of the water. We just need to make sure the area is well lit. Okay, great. In that case, that saved us a massive amount of work. Fantastic. Let's go back to the realm. So I can forget all of that stone brick. I can just concentrate on building each one of these things, which means I'm going to need a load of glass, a load of obsidian, and yeah, and not much else really. Okay, it's night time, but you can just about see that I have now done all of the portals. I've done all of the stonework to stop the water getting to the portals, and I've done all of the spawning spaces. So now what I need to do is get hold of a flint and steel, which I think is down in one of these chests down here, and light them all up. I've left the conduit on at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to need to get rid of that or not, but it's useful for while I'm still working on this. So yeah, I'm going to go round and light all of these things, which might mean we start getting guardians actually spawning inside the nether. Well, not spawning in the nether, which might mean we start getting guardians going through to the nether. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue because the nether portal that I've got is miles away from everyone else's. So it shouldn't cause any issues if any guardians go through. And I'll sort the nether side out once I've lit all of these portals. Well, I got a skeleton in here. You're not supposed to be there, fella. You're definitely not supposed to be in there. Guardians only, please. Alright, I think that's all of the portals lit now, so it's not impossible that we'll start getting guardians going through to the nether. What I do need to do is kill any guardians that are still left in the area, So I'm going to have a quick hunt around for them. Yeah, there's a few down here again, as normal. Let's get rid of these guys, and then let's see if we're actually going to get anything going through. And then we'll have to fix the nether side of things. Man, this is taking ages. Right, well, it definitely looks like we're not getting any guardians spawning around here, which is good. So that means they'll all be spawning in the portals, if they're really spawning at all. I don't know at this moment in time, so I suppose the only thing I could do is to go through and find out. And I'm instantly getting hurt. And yet, there are guardians in my nether tunnel. Oh, and a drowned. Great. Just what I needed. Oh, no, and I'm nearly dead. Run away. Oh, no. This isn't good. I'm not allowed to be nearly dead. That's against the rules. I ain't got any arrows, so I can't shoot. Come on, health. Regen. Regen quick. Oh. Oh, okay. He's a trident thrower. Well, this isn't good then. How am I going to get that guy? I haven't got a bow. Well, I've got a bow, but no arrows. I'm going to have to just charge at him. Go, 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 go. Oh, I got that guy. Thank goodness for that. It's just the guardians now then that are hopping about all over the tunnel. Come on, health. Let's do this. Let's get the health up. Let's get rid of these guardians. Let's chop these guardians. Ow, ow. Their thorns thing gets you. I know if you go close to them, they're supposed to put their thorns in, but it's not really working out for me all too well. Come on, get them quick. I've only got a couple of hearts left. 1.5 hearts. I did it. Oh, that was close. 1 heart. Oh, right. Okay, so now we need to work on actually sorting this area out here so that they don't do that to me anymore. The other thing I'm going to need to do is get Chuck into the game to AFK so that he can, he can be over there while I'm this side getting all the guardians. Oh, there's a guardian's popped back through the other side as well. Right, so coming over here, I want this portal to link up to that same portal we were at, and I want those to all have a new portal. So what we need to do is figure out what the coordinates are for this point here. -2022, -1398. Right, so now what I want to do is I want to get the coordinates of the very centre of this, which is on that portal there, and link up another portal to this one. So it's just here. I'm going to have to go back through again. Hopefully this time I won't die. I'm going to try and take some arrows with me this time. I think I've got some arrows in one of these chests down here. Don't get me, don't get me, don't get me, don't get me. There's dolphins in here. There's loads of guardians. Right, let's get my bow and arrow out quickly. Let's get rid of these guys. Right, that's pretty much all of them. There's one left. I'm going to go on in mano a mano. Let's take that guy out. That's excellent. Right, now I need to work out where these coordinates need to be. 251175. So that one's bang on pretty much in the right place. The other one needs to be a little bit further out. The other one wants to be pretty much here. So I am actually going to take it higher up because I want them to fall a long way down, and I know from my testing world that it's a big lava pool at the bottom, so I need to take these up as high as I can really. So I'm going to try and dig up to the highest point, hopefully bedrock, without burning to death. If there's lava up there, that could be a problem, and I will have to create a lava blade for this as well at some point, but for now I just want them to fall and die. Hopefully I could even turn this into an XP farm by not killing them from the fall damage and then just having them very weak at the bottom, but that would require 2 people to be logged in, 1 person to be AFK at the top and then 1 person at the bottom to kill them, which obviously I can do because I've got Chuck and that's exactly what his job is. Right, that's the position of the portal. Now we've got to go through and check that it's actually going to link up with where we want them, and there's a pigman there, we don't want him coming through. This should hopefully bring us out in one of the actual guardian spawny portally bits, hopefully, and it did. Which one? Oh, this one. So not right in the middle, but that's close enough. So hopefully if we go back through this one, we'll link up with that one again. And we didn't. We came back down here. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to have to make a barrier around this because the guardians are all getting out and they're jumping back into the water. We don't want them escaping into the water because then nothing will spawn over on our main bit. It's not impossible that I've gone too high with this portal. I might have to bring it down a bit. I think it could be the Y value that's affecting the position of it, because in X and Z values it's in the perfect position. Right, I moved it down and slightly into a better position, and let's see if that helps. I should come through the center one now, which I did somehow on top of it. No, I didn't come through the center one. Still not through the center one, and somehow I've come out on top of a portal. Well, that's interesting. Whoa, what hit me then? Oh, you nasty man. Let me go through quick. Yeah. And that's come back out here. That's no good. And another guardian. Hey, shoo. Okay, I've managed to get the new portal in the right position for it to link up. Unfortunately, it's really low down in the nether. I want it to be a lot higher up so that they can fall a long way. So I'm now going to have to keep positioning it higher and higher and higher until I can get it to work at a point, yeah, higher up than this. Ah, that worked. Good. We can do it up at level 75. That's okay then. So it's not as high as I'd have liked to have been, but it's higher than it was. So we can now hopefully create a drop chute which is going to kill these things. Oh, that'd be better. Yay! Now, guardians are very tough, so they actually need to fall a really long way in order for them to get hurt. So I'm going to dig down as far as I can. I'm going to grab myself some fire resistance potions in a minute as well to do this with. And hopefully we'll be able to kill them before they hit the lava lake. Yeah, I got a few guardians in my hole. Hello, guardians. Okay, so I'm at the top where the portal comes out, and I've just realised I put those in completely the wrong place. I'm doing the lava blade. If you weren't aware of what I'm doing right now, let's get those signs back. Let's hopefully not drop them down the hole. Thank you. That one as well, please. So yeah, I'm just literally putting a couple of signs on here, and then we want a couple of black glass blocks above, and we're going to put lava there like that, and they will fall through the lava blade. So that's how they get damaged in the first place, and now we need to create the rest of the drop chute. So that tunnel basically just comes down here, and I've got it going that far so far. So right, first thing we want to do, take a fire resistance potion. We're going to need ladders or a way of getting back up as well. So I have got fire resistance on me, but I'd rather not burn alive in the lava lake, so I'm going to try and be as careful as possible with this. Oh, and that's very convenient. We actually can come out just at the side of it. That's very handy. So yeah, we're in a lava lake. Great. So that's given us a good position to go back up again, which is very, very good. There we go. Only just enough blocks to get to the top. Let's just make this slightly prettier as well, because that's a bit gross. And then we can just build a bit at the bottom where they actually do their dying, and we collect the drops, which is just a few hoppers and yeah, a few chests, which is awesome. So I think we're just about there. Right, obviously we want a quick way down there rather than having to go up that ladder all the way. So fortunately, while I was in clearing out the guardian farm, we did get some water source blocks, so I can put water in the nether. Hurrah! So we're going to do a drop chute. I'm going to do it next to it, so it'll be just next to this bit here. And yeah, we'll do it that way. That'll be a lot easier. Ah! No fire resistance anymore. Quick, get out of the lava! Quick! Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please don't burn in lava. Oh no, all my stuff! Oh no! Uh-oh. This could be a little bit of a disaster. Oh, it's all going to have fallen down to the bottom into that pit of lava. Oh no! Give me a fire resistance quick. I can't believe that. Oh, what an absolute wazzock. What a din. I'm so useless at this game. Oh, it's all gone, hasn't it? It's going to pretty much all gone. If I even get half of my stuff back, I'm going to be amazed. Oh, I've got a pickaxe. No armor or anything. Oh, what's down here? It's not looking too... Oh, was it all there? My turtle shell helmet, my boots. No, my leggings. My leggings and my chest plate's gone. And my sword. But I got my bow and I got my pickaxe and I got my shovel and my axe. So it's not the end of the world. I ain't got any... Oh, I got my food. So it's just my chest plate and my shorts and my sword, really, which are all epic. But it's not the end of the world. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. You really do need to pay attention when using the fire resistance that you're actually... Yeah. That you're actually... Oh, man. Right, let's pop our little water source block in there. That's where we're going to fall down to. And did you know that water in the nether is now red? The developers have actually made it so the water in the nether is, is red, which is awesome. So they must know that we can get water in the nether, or otherwise they wouldn't have done that. Right, okay, I've built a little room down here. I've got no idea if this is going to work yet or not. That's where the guardians will fall down to. They're going to fall on some slabs, which are then going to basically lead into hoppers. and the items should hopefully go into these chests. Now, I don't think it's far enough down for them to actually get killed, which is a little bit of a problem. So I brought Chuck into the game. I'm going to go get him set up in an AFK spot, and hopefully we can get, we'll be able to see. Alright, Chuck is almost in position in the Guardian farm now. He's just settling on top of that top platform. I'm not sure if that platform's too low down or not, but there we go. Chuck's in position. And I did just get one Guardian fall down, but that's it. I don't seem to be getting any others. Oh, there was one. They are dying. That's good. And we're getting items in the chest, but we're not getting very many. Oh, there's another one. That one didn't die. That's a problem. So it's just about at the right height. I think it just needs to be a little bit lower, because those died when they came through there. All apart from one so far. So what if we drop this just one more block down? Yeah, they're all dying. That's good. We're not getting a huge amount through, but that'll be because we haven't done any lighting up of the area. So there'll be a lot of drowns causing problems. There'll be mobs in caves causing problems. There'll be all sorts of things that are getting in the way of these spawns. So we're not getting tons and tons yet, but that's work to do for another day. At the moment, I'm just happy. At the moment, that we're actually getting anything through at all. And with Chuck staying there AFK and me staying here Hey! How did that guy get there? What? What's going on there? How? How did they do that? That's a bit weird. I'll keep my eye on that. Ah, we got another survivor there. That's not very good. We're going to have to keep our eye on that. And we got one in the water again. How's that happening? How are they getting in the water? I'm going to kill that guy, and I'm going to kill that guy, and I'm going to find out what's going on here, because that's just weird. Are they spawning in there? That one survived as well. Well, I need to lower down the platform, I think. They're still surviving far too often for my liking. We've got some more work to do. Okay, it's night time on the surface. I can see on Chuck's screen that it's the middle of the night and literally nothing has come through here while it's been night time. Now I'm going to put that down to the fact that we've not lit up the area properly, as I keep saying, and the fact that there's lots of drowns spawning around the place. But I am going to head over there and just make sure that we're not getting anything spawning that shouldn't be there. So I'm going to have yet another quick tidy up, put my stuff away so it doesn't go missing, and then head over to where Chuck is and see if we can figure out exactly what's going on. Oh, I didn't lose my chest plate. I lost a Elytra. I didn't wear a chest plate. Oh, whoa. Okay, they're coming through the wrong portal. That's why we're not getting any spawning. Why are they coming through that portal still? They shouldn't be coming through there. Why is that happening? That's a bit strange. Okay. I might have to block off that portal then. But there's loads of them down here. Right. That'll probably be why we're not getting anything over there then. Let's block off this portal. We're obviously still having portal alignment issues. And let's go try and kill a few of these things that are spawned around here then. Look, we've got a few of them down here. Ah! Ah, no! Fire again! Fire and I'm stuck! Ah! Let me out! Let me out now! There's ladders down here somewhere. Oh, no, I've lost it all again! I can't believe... Ah! I hate the nether so much. Oh, lava. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, everything. Everything. All my armor. Another set of Elytra. All my tools. Oh, my... Ah! Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. My ender chest. I can't even get any of my stuff. Oh. I had a fire resistance potion in my inventory as well, and I just panicked and I didn't take it. That's your fault, Pigman. Right, toolbox. Another set of Elytra. Another set of boots. And another... Oh, please tell me... Oh, that's okay. And another... Well, that's a good helmet. Oh yeah. My turtle helmet. Oh, no. Let's get back over there and let's see if we can sort this out once and for all. And it looked like yet again my portal syncing hasn't worked, which is really, really disappointing. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know why they're not syncing up. Oh, that's why it didn't sync up. It's not lit yet. Right, let's try lighting it then. That might help. So this should bring us out on top near Chuck. And it did. And if we go back through, it should take us back up there. It shouldn't bring us out with the Guardians, which it does, yeah. So it's brought us back out into the right place. That's good. Let's just put some blocks on that side. That's good. We've now linked the portals. It's miles away from where we actually want to be to get the Guardians, but it should work. So now if we go down here, we can finally AFK for the evening. Oh man, this has been a long day. It's not looking ever so promising, is it, this farm so far? Looks like we're going to have to do an awful lot of lighting up around the area. Strange things happening here. Where are the Guardians going? I just seen two pop through on Chuck's screen through the portals, but they didn't come out here. So are they linking through to the wrong portal again? Well, there's nothing through either of these portals, so I don't know where they're going through. I'm going to have to test if those portals don't go somewhere else in the world. It might be that they've synced up with somewhere else. It was that portal down in the corner over here. I saw a Guardian go through it, but it didn't appear in the Nether. So this might not come out. Oh, it does come out of the same place. So these Guardians are having me on. Oh, there's a pigman here again. Excuse me, pigman. Let's just do a quick check and make sure we don't have any Guardians actually swimming around in the water. I don't think we will. The farm design is solid. Or just a whole ton of stuff has spawned underground somewhere. That's what I'm thinking. There's nothing spawning anywhere. Let's have a look in some of these caves and see what's going on. I was just about to say, I wouldn't be surprised if I found some sort of spawner under here, which is causing all the problems. And what did I run into? A spawner. Now, this spawner won't be causing the problems because we won't be close enough to actually get it going. But that's interesting that I found a spawner just here. So we could have a drowned farm and a Guardian farm. And look, it's the music discs I always find. I'm not even going to take them. I'll take the gunpowder though. There is a skeleton around here as well, and I'm very close to that lava. Is that another spawner there? No way, double spawner. Oh, skeleton, I might be able to get some arrows here. As long as he doesn't shoot me down the hole. Oh, there's two of them. Give me your arrows. No, don't fall in the lava. I need your arrow. It's a skeleton spawner. A skeleton spawner next to a zombie spawner. Now that's a stroke of luck. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Take those guys out. Hard chop. There we go. Got a few more to deal with in here. We can soon sort this out. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. There we go. Whew. That was easy peasy. Don't mind a notch apple. That's always good. A bit of iron. Very nice. The same record as usual. Oh no, look at the size of this place. There's going to be a lot of lighting needs to be done around here. But I have run out of time and I have run out of torches. So I'm going to head back to the top if I can without falling in this ravine. And I'm going to call it a day because I have had enough. I really have absolutely had enough today. I have been recording pretty much 12 hours straight. Recorded 2 full long episodes. I've lost loads of stuff. I've had an awesome time. I've made a Guardian farm, albeit one that doesn't work very well, but it will. So yeah, I'm pretty happy and I'm done. I'm not rage quitting if that's what you're thinking. I'm happy. I'm not sad or anything like that. I want to go to bed. It's midnight almost. It's time for bed. So on that note, I'd like to say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. And don't forget to join us in our Discord server. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!